Hola gente de YouTube, estamos en un nuevo vídeo para el canal, estamos en una nueva serie y esto es Red Dead Redemption 1. Así que le doy a estar. Estamos aquí en PlayStation 3, no en Xbox 360 porque no la tengo. Y también jugaremos a un Dead Nightmare, así que le voy a dar a un jugador a Red Dead Redemption. Y me pone, no se encuentra ninguna partida en un juego de Red Dead Redemption. ¿Qué quieres hacer? Crear nueva partida. Este juego... me da igual. Vamos a empezar una nueva partida. No he jugado nunca este juego. Solo he visto un par de vídeos de cómo es la estética, cómo es el gameplay. Y ya está. La mayoría eran de Xbox 360. Había ya pocos de PS3. Pero bueno. Cargando. Haremos un vídeo extra en Estados Unidos. Haremos un vídeo, pues, introducción. Lo que pasó. Acabamos de matar a Mike Bell III en Red Dead Redemption 2 en 1907. Y ahora vamos a pasar 4 años después en 1911. Es decir, 3 años antes de la Primera Guerra Mundial. Esto es Red Dead Redemption. Supongo que los subtítulos están activados. En cada juego de Rockstar tienen que venir activados seguro. Bill Williams. Aquí está John Marston. Rockstar Games presents. A Rockstar San Diego Production. Blackwater estamos. Estación de Blackwater. Red Dead Redemption. Si ves que en algún momento del juego me paro, es porque a veces se para la pantalla sola por culpa de la capturadora, que es, bueno, un poquito malilla, pero al menos puedo jugar.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Antes se ha mencionado a Bill Williams, la banda de...
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Y graficazos, tío.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Armadillo. Pulsa R para menos torneo. Hostia, la jugabilidad. Madre mía. Cuánta diferencia. 8 años de diferencia. 2010. Para correr, mantén pulsado X. Printar, pulsar repetidamente. Ok.
Mr. Marston, over here.
Ese no será.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Siga Jake hasta los caballos. Y ahora sprintamos haciendo así. He descubierto el traje asesino letal. Úsalo para activar de ahí. Seguir el doble rápido. La cámara. Vale, triángulo también.
I ain't so sure about that.
Ahí la tía está.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Come on.
Giddy up.
¿Y cómo freno?
Whoa.
Mantener... Vale, lo mismo. Y en esta vez triángulo para un poste. Ahí, triángulo, cuadrado, coño. Eso está guardado.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is.
Pasa.
Gee up.
Que a veces se frena el caballo. Joder, la cámara está muy brusco.
Spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
El juego va a ser complicado, bastante.
Yeah. Well, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right. Come on.
ser de aquella época lo veo
You
bastante
ain't
bien.
very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Coño,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
cuesta moverse algunas veces.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Mercer Station. Ay, que me caigo.
Let's go.
Río Bravo.
Now, who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking out a knot
Well-
heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
But I sure as hell ain't sticking around. Fort Mercer ain't no place for an old man like me to be a dawdling around.
¿Qué coño hace? Venga.
Whoa there. You got a look that tells me you're not much in the mood for John. Let's just enjoy the ride. I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do.
Bueno,
Almost there, Mr. Marston. Just over this hill.
vale.
Let's go.
Tío, la cámara es una mierda, de verdad. Hace el giro muy rápido. Esto es Fort Mercer. Ya voy a llegar.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Acércate a Fort Mercer. Lentamente. Se le ha marcado con una pequeña X.
Whoa, whoa.
Devuelve el Cattleman, cuchillo, puño. Ok. ¿De qué banda será? Me lo puedo imaginar, supongo.
Bill!
De Bill, claro.
Bill, I've come for you. Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Y se ríe de hijo de puta, tío, cuando ha sido de la banda de Dutch Van der Linde durante tantos años. Y se ríe. Puto cerdo asqueroso, tío. Menos mal que ha venido buena gente y me vienen a ayudar. Puto. Bill. Ay, de verdad. ¿Cómo empieza esto? Guardando. Nuevos amigos, viejos problemas. ¿Pero se guarda automático o tengo que guardar yo mismo? Ese es el problema que tengo yo. Hacer un trofeo ese hombre del gobierno. Ok. Sí, los tiempos de carga le cuesta cargar, lo suyo. Ahora es un cambio muy brusco. Bueno, la recuperación.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And,
Se ha desconectado el mando.
what will you do now?
Se ha desconectado porque sí. Tengo la
Now
batería al
I'm gonna
máximo.
Take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Parece que no tiene la libertad a los 20 minutos. Oh, esa música. Dun, dun, dun. Si le doy a Start. Hostia, qué guapo, tío. A ver el mapa. Dios. Todo esto es el mapa de momento. Joder. Me mareé un huevo. Me parece súper raro. Estamos en Hennigan's Street, al lado del rancho McFarland. Ahora le mostré la leyenda. Fijar punto intermedio. Ok. Coño, parece como... Vale. No sé, supongo que se guarda automático porque pone guardando. Si no, tendremos que guardar nosotros. Mueve L, ya lo sé, ya me lo has dicho. ¿Puedo hacer aquí? Joder, la puta cámara. Es que así es muy brusco.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Estoy un poco mal, pero bueno.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Novena con Bonnie. Después ya sé... Sí.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you.
Monta en tu nuevo caballo.
Come on, then. I'll show you around the property.
Acompaña a Bonnie.
Go!
Con lo que hablo juntos puedo mantener pulsado para ir al mismo ritmo que ellos. Eso es lo que me faltaba a mí.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Lo verde supongo que es la vida.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace.
Ya lo sé, que la cámara es muy brusca, coño.
I don't have time to be waiting around.
Vaya, coño.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Puta, bueno, tan
Change
rápido.
is only good when it makes things better. Try to keep up, will you?
Ya lo sé. Que parece que le doy a la X y... Parece que no me hace mucho caso el juego.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Mejor no mirar porque me voy a chocar.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Aquí es con cuadrados esta vez.
Well, are we going inside?
Sí. Y a la casa de Bonnie.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Soy yo el único jugando este juego que la cámara le parece muy brusca en los giros.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Carabina de repetición. Monta a caballo. Tío, ya empezamos con los bugs. ¿Qué le pasa al caballo?
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Sí, sí. Acompaña a Bonnie.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Supongo que el de Die va igual, en teoría. Que de momento no lo voy a probar porque no me han indicado nada de cómo va el de Die. Habrá un pelotudo por aquí.
Damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Whoa! Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pot.
Líbrate de los conejos.
Good shot. That's it. Kill those little varmints. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I think.
Oye, pobres conejos. Con la puente con el
You're a
dedo.
good shot,
Okay.
Mr. Marston. That rabbits didn't stand a chance.
Sí. También con círculos, sí.
Control the rest of the property.
Ok. Y hemos probado la puntería. Tranquilo, muchacho.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Let's go.
Whoa there.
Vale, me tiene que
If it's
picar
not the
el pie.
rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them
Whoa.
before they get to the animals.
Yeah.
That coyote won't be back.
Y el otro, el otro. Pero bueno, tío, es que el caballo se mueve hacia la otra dirección.
Yeah.
Entrar en modo de Die, ok. ¿Dónde está? Que no lo veo.
Quick! We're going after the chicken.
¿Cómo va esto? No lo sé. Con R1 no va.
Nature's cruel, my friend.
Nice shot! Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Creo que mata a uno que no era.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Y creo que me he cargado a uno. Porque salió una cruz azul.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Hasta el caballo al poste. Y cuadrada.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Si quieres guardar las partidas, duerme en la cama, vale. Como antiguamente. Si duermes te levantarás 6 horas más tarde. O sea que duerme como el culo. Pero bueno, al menos duerme. También puedes coger munición del baúl de la habitación. Guarda. Nivel actual de Die 1 de 3. Fama 150. Honor 50. Vale. En serio, el menú me parece muy guapo, tío. Esto es el mapa y que somos John Marston. Y aquí tenemos a la señorita Bonnie McFarlane. Y será la siguiente misión. Bueno, gente, yo la voy a ir dejando por aquí. Como podemos ver, todo esto es el condado. En las tiendas, consultas médicas, las armerías de este territorio. No da tiempo. Entrada al menú traje de caballero. Bueno, eso era un pequeño DLC del multijugador que me pillé. Vale, información. Pues bueno, voy a guardar partida. Después de una media horita probando este juegazo. Seleccionar una ranura para guardar, la primera. Seguro que quiero guardar, evidentemente, sí. Y ojo, esto será la primera y última vez que grabaré de agosto. ¿Por qué? porque ya he dicho que este es el último vídeo. Nos despedimos con Red Dead Redemption o Red Dead Redemption 1 para terminar con el último vídeo y luego volveré a grabar después de mucho tiempo. Si es que me puedo grabar en vacaciones, que no creo que pueda. Bueno, gente, no me ha dado ningún problema, que me parece sorprendente. Porque antes me daba problemas y ahora en media hora no me ha dado ningún problema. Solo el mando que se apaga un momento y ya está. Así que bueno, gente, este ha sido el primer episodio de Red Dead Redemption 1. Así que bueno, si os ha gustado, suscribiros, like y campanita. Y ya sabéis, hasta la próxima. Adiós.